So you can see once you add the modal verb, guys, please pay attention. Once you add the modal verb, you don't need to change the main verb to like with the third person singular play. You understand what I mean? So if we do not use the modal verb, okay, then we need to add the third person singular as to the when the subject, okay, is it, she, and he, right? But if we add the modal verb before the main verb, then we keep it in the original form. Can you keep that in mind? Because sometimes people, I don't know why they change the tense, they even change the tense of the main verb when they use the modal verb. Actually, the verb here should be in the original or the base form. Is that clear? So I hope that I don't need to repeat it again in the lesson. You should be clear about the structure of the modal verb with main verb, okay, in grade 9. Next, well, here is about the ability. Well, we use modal verb to talk about ability when I say I can swim, I cannot swim well, okay? So to talk about different level of ability, okay? Can you see? So you can use I can speak, I am able to speak, could, in past tense, I was able to speak. So let's take a look of this one. I was able to speak Chinese when I was a kid. What does it mean? What does it mean? Correct. Correct.
Right.
Able to speak Chinese.
I can't hear you.
I said in this box, the sentence I was Chinese, I was a kid. What does it mean?
It means you can speak Chinese when you were a kid.
Then how about now?
Also okay.
Also okay. Okay. Well, here maybe you cannot speak Chinese very well now. Okay. Maybe you have been living in other country or overseas for let's say 20 years, and then you need to speak English all the time, and then you forget okay how to speak Chinese. So you explain to your friend, and then saying that well I was able to speak Chinese when I was a kid. So you are saying that when you were young, you were able to do it, but now maybe you are not good at it. Okay, maybe the ability is getting lower. Okay, understand? So can you highlight it in your booklet? Can you please highlight can and be able to talk about ability? Can you highlight it, ability? Okay, very straightforward. Okay, so, well, what is the difference between can and be able to? Well, we use be able to, well, when something it is surprising, okay, or actually it requires effort. Okay, you can walk. I can walk slowly, okay? But if you say I am able to walk, let's say on the edge, then it's ability. It is quite surprising, okay? You understand? So slightly different. One is about the natural ability, and the other one is about ability that may require effort. Okay? So please fill in the blanks. So to talk about the past ability, then that's why you need to use could or couldn't. Okay, I could stay till late night when I was young. So what I'm saying that I can't do it now. Maybe I feel uncomfortable if I have to stay till late night. Okay. Any question? Well, how about negative statement? Okay, can you please pay attention? We're not able to, could not get. Okay, so again, we still have the verb, the main verb in the base form. Okay, make sure I can see you clearly in the screen. Okay, the next. Well, sometimes we may use the word or the phrase manage to. Well, at the end, you could do it. Okay, at the end, or eventually, or finally. Okay, or I managed to stay till late night. Okay, eventually. Maybe I drink coffee or I don't know. Okay. Yeah. In the end, we managed to find some cheap flights on the internet. So which means that you could find some cheap flights on the internet. Okay. It has the similar meaning with could or can, or depends on the tense. So here in the sentence is about the past. So you use past tense took, managed. If you want to use modal verb, then probably you need to use could. Okay, so quickly, can you look at this exercise? You have it in your booklet, right? So you need to fill in the blank. And at the same time, you need to match the picture. Very easy, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Is number 8 here? You are number 8, right? '23. So pay attention to the tense. Okay, Mimi, what did you write for number 1?
Is it number 1?
Yes, number 1.
Couldn't.
Very good. Okay, so you can see 10 years ago, he couldn't cook. Okay, so you may say Jeff couldn't cook at all when he was younger. So can you please highlight the past tense was in a sentence to remind yourself? So next time when you do similar exercise, you have the same habit. Okay, number 2, Kareem. Read the whole sentence.
Rob used to be a strong runner. He can run a marathon in 3 hours.
Okay, used to be. Okay, that is, well, that was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, this one, right? Okay, a strong runner. So he could run a marathon in 3 hours. Okay. Number 3, Rob can't run a marathon now, he gets very tired. Okay, that one is A. Number 4, Jonathan.
Won't be able, and the match is B.
Which one are you reading? Number 4.
Number 4, Sandra won't be able to repair her car. She doesn't know anything about cars.
Thank you.
And the match is B.
Yes. Please highlight the present tense doesn't know. Okay, she doesn't know anything about car, so she can't do it. She can't repair her car or won't be able to. Both correct. Okay. And then number 5, again, please highlight the present tense finishes. When she finishes her mechanicals, well, prediction. Well, maybe she will be able to fix it when she finishes her mechanicals. However, you're not sure, okay? Not 100% sure. So you just predict maybe Sandra will be able to do it, okay, in the future. Okay, is that clear? So when you do your work, you may use pen, pencil, but when you mark it, you must use red, okay? And also highlight the tense, okay, the hints given in the sentences. So you can see the tense, okay, or the tenses of each, the tense of each verb must be consistent. So here, he was younger, couldn't, could run, used to be, gets tired, can't, okay? You can see the verb, the tense of the verb consistent, okay? You won't have past tense, he was younger and can't cook. So that is wrong. Understand? So please check the tense consistency. Okay, next page. Okay, through reading. So can you quickly do number 1 to 10? It's a proof reading. Do you have that exercise? Right? Yes, the next page. Okay, for example, number one, do you can drink the water from the tap in the country? Okay, can you, so you're using two auxiliary verbs in the same question. So the correct one should be, can you drink? Can you drink? So this question is not asking you about your ability, whether you can drink the water. It's about whether the water is drinkable, it's clean enough. Okay, can you drink it? So I'm asking you whether the quality of the water. So next one is correct. Number three, Bonnie, where is the mistake? Bonnie, did you find the mistake? Is Bonnie here? I think everyone is here. Bonnie, 1, 2. It's Bonnie, right? 钟欣婷 is Bonnie.
Yes.
And Bob, I don't see you. See? Oh, you typed the message. Okay, good. Yeah. Actually, this one, Erica could be, okay, this is wrong. Should be could be. What did I say? I said that for the verb right after the modal verb should be in the base form or regional. So you shouldn't change it to the PP or past tense. Okay, could be really bad behavior when she was a child. Number two, to infinitive, please highlight the preposition to. Did you manage to do something? To call your mom yesterday evening. Okay. Number 5, Isaac. Isaac,
Delete the can.
delete. You want to delete the model. Okay. To get the job, you have to speak. Okay. Yes. You have to be able to speak. Okay. Number 6, Betty.
Number 6, I think is correct.
Okay, it's correct. You're right. Okay, number 7, Jonathan.
Take. Oh, no. Sorry, I saw number 6.
Sorry, number 7.
Can before, add the can before C.
Very good. Can you see? Okay, can you see that man? Very easy. I'm so angry. I could kill him. Okay, number 8, guys. Why is it in past tense? I'm so angry now. I could kill him. Why is it in past tense? Anyone? Una Smart? You just raise your hand if you want to answer.
Maybe because the guy did some action before and made him angry in the past.
Who are you?
I'm 26.
You are 36.
26.
26. No. Yes.
Imagine.
Very good. Imagination. Imagination. Okay, so guys, can you draw a star here. Number 8, why do we use past tense? Okay, because this is a conditional sentence. Second conditional sentence. Have you heard that before? You learned it in grade 8. Second conditional sentence. Okay, basically you are trying to convey two ideas here. I am so angry, full stop. I'm so angry, full stop. If I could, okay, if I were you, I could kill him. So that is an imaginative situation, not real. Isn't real. It's an unreal situation. That's why we use past tense. Well, just think about the format of second conditional sentence. Okay, so I'm angry, full stop. Well, if I were you, okay, I could kill him. Or actually, you wanted to kill him or you killed him. It's an imagination. Okay, so please pay attention. Let me write it down. It's an imaginative situation. Please write it down. Imaginative situation. Okay, please write it down. Number 9, Ryan.
Can change to could.
Can change to could. Okay, you're right. In the 19th century, because of the time expression here in the 19th century, so it is about the past. Number 10. Well, I was able to record the film for you last night. It's on this DVD. So can you see the difference between I was able to and could? Okay, so maybe I'll give you some additional contextual information. Let's say that, well, when I went back to home, there was a traffic jam. Okay, but luckily at the end, I was able to record the film for you last night. Okay, so which means I still could arrive home on time, and I was able to record the film for you. Okay, it is quite surprising and out of my expectation. Okay, but if I say, oh, if you need help, I could, okay, or I can. So the two modal verbs here are a little bit different. One is about ability, and the other one is about ability that would be affected by some external facts, external facts. Okay, any question? So let me go back to the booklet. So that is something we did in the first 20 minutes. Okay, so the main point is, well, we have covered modal verbs to talk about ability. So please highlight the, where is it? Yes, please highlight the word ability. Okay, so when you use the modal verb, ask yourself, okay, you want to talk about ability or you just want to talk about possibility. It is totally different. So that is the next part. Okay, modal verb to talk about possibility. Okay, so when we use the word possibility, then probably we are talking about the future. Okay, so here, okay, I would like you to write down. So modal verbs, just now we had covered can, could, able to, okay, will be able to, etc. to talk about ability. Well, when we talk about possibility, please write all this down. I think I did slightly mention in class, okay? From low certainty, might, okay, let's say I'm really bad at math, but I have been studying for a week, so I might pass it, so I'm not sure. Here, let's say that I have to pass the math test in order to get promotion. So I have to say I must pass it. I must pass the math test in order to be promoted. Okay, so there's no choice for me to fail. So it's about certainty. Please write it down. Just give you time to copy the notes first, and then I would like to talk about the past tense column. Okay, so possibility, I might pass it, I could pass it, I should pass it, I must pass the test. So here I think it's relatively simple, like simple present tense you talk about now, or you want to talk about something will happen in the future. Well, how about this part? Past tense. What are we talking about? Can anyone tell me? We are talking about the past, or we are talking about now or the future? Don. This one.
Me?
Right. This part. What are we talking about?
Can you please repeat the question?
My question is, okay, this part obviously is talk about the present, okay? How about here?
The past.
Past. Very good. So, for example, let me check. Oh, here, Amy is not here yet. She could have forgotten. Okay, as you said, the structure, the sentences here are talking about the past. Then how come here we have one present tense? Dawn, can you explain?
Where?
Here,
Here?
yes.
Because it's talking about before she may have forgotten the date, not right now.
Okay. Can
I
you
explain like that?
Yeah, can you explain it again? Can you
It's
tell us
because
the
she
situation?
would forgot before the thing happened. So she had forgotten before.
Before what?
Before that day.
Before that, but here the sentence is she is not here yet.
I don't know how to explain.
Okay, anyone would like to try? How about you, Gordon?
Yes. I'm a bit laggy just now. Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
My question is, okay, Dawn said, is that Dawn? Dawn said that, okay, this section, this column, the sentences is about the past. Okay, but this one, but here we can see one sentence is in present tense. And then after that, it says she could have forgotten the date. So here, what does it mean? The whole thing, the whole context. Is what is the context of it?
Because maybe it's because there's a yet in there. Amy is not here yet, and so I think it is so this sentence use have forgotten is because of this.
Okay, I kindly, I mean, could get your meaning. So you are still, let's say that now here, okay, we are still waiting for Amy, and she is not here yet, right? And then we want to say, oh, probably she forgot it. Okay, she forgot it, or she forgets the date. However, if we usually have, or she could have forgotten, then we are predicting, okay, we are predicting the possibility saying that, well, she could have forgotten. Well, that is different from forgot. If I say she forgot the date, I'm quite sure because I call her and then she, oh, I forgot it. Okay, then I'm quite sure that she forgot because I got the response from Amy, right? But here is a prediction. It's a prediction, okay? It's an assumption made by us just now. So I predict, well, maybe she could have forgotten. Not sure. Do you understand what I mean? Okay, so it is totally different from if you say like she forgot it. If you say she forgot it, then you know she really forgot it. Maybe she called. Okay, maybe you call and then she said, oh, I forgot. Understand? So here is a prediction. Predict the past. Okay. Or you may say it's a regret. Okay. Talking about the past. Okay. Next one. I may have left the keys in the car. Again, you are making a prediction, okay, to talk about the past. So let's say that you are looking for the keys now. Okay, where's my key? Where's my key? Oh, maybe I have left the keys. Okay, I have left the key in the car. I may have left the keys in the car. So I'm thinking, I was thinking about the past and then make a prediction. Okay, I may have left. Okay, so it is different from I left the key. If I say I left the key, I'm quite sure, 100% sure I did it. But here, you're not sure. Maybe you may have dropped it in the corridor. Okay, all of these are still prediction. Or it is just a guess. Okay, you make a guess about the past, like you did something wrong. Understand? Let me check how many exercise you have. Okay, so you should have fill in the blanks, right? Okay, we skip this exercise. Okay, can you just put a tick here? You do it at home. This part, put a tick, and then you will do it at home. And I would like to do part 2 and 3 with you. Okay, 2 and 3. Okay, so you need to rearrange the words in the sentence correctly. Okay. 3 minutes. We start. Hey, make sure you did switch on your camera. I don't want to see the profile picture. I can see you clearly. Otherwise, I will just take an accent for some of you. Bob, Arthur, finished? Have you finished?
Not yet. I'm finishing.
Yes. Number 10, you may go. Okay, so saying you need to use the word to write a sentence and make guesses about the past. I shouldn't use the word prediction. I shouldn't use the word prediction. So I should say the word like you may think about the past, okay? Think about some of the, something happened in the past and make guesses, okay? Or prediction. So prediction, usually we use it to describe the future. So when we are trying to talk about the past, then maybe we should say, make a guess. For example, where the keys are, etc. Okay, number 2, they should get home by now. Arthur, what is your answer?
They should have gotten home by now.
They should have,
Or got home by now.
okay, got home by now. Gotten, I won't say is a wrong word, but it is old school. Should I say old school? It's a classic word, gotten. Okay. So for modern English, we use got. Number 3. Yelling.
Might the children stay late at school? I'm not sure about this one.
Might the children have stayed late at school? Okay. So this one is a bit confusing. Okay. So might the children have stayed late to school? So they have stayed late already or not yet? Huh? Anyone? Could anyone answer me? So let's say that you're waiting for, let's say you're waiting for the children at home, and then they are still not yet come back. Okay. So then you make a guess. Well, especially during the pandemic, right? Well, no one, I mean, not all the students, okay, no one can be stay, okay, can stay after school, right? So they need a parent's letter, blah, blah, blah. So the possibility is relatively low if they have to stay late at school. So here, might is used to talk about a low possibility. Might the children have stayed late at school? So the answer, what you expect is no, okay? Because you use the word might already. Maybe traffic jam, maybe they hang around in the shopping mall, you don't know. Okay. Number 4, Chloe.
I must have left the keys in my coat pocket.
Yes. Okay. Let's say that you really remember, you remember the scene that you put the keys in your pocket. Okay. Then you're quite sure. I must have left it. Okay. Or the keys in the coat pocket. Okay. It is in your mind. Okay. And you remember you did it. So you use must to talk about the possibility. Close to 100. Close to 100. Unlike might. Last one. Carol might not have received your email. Okay, again, because the contextual information is not given, so you don't know why the modal verb might is used. So let's say Carol is now having holiday, okay, and she is having staycation. So then you just predict, okay, or make a guess about the past. Like she might not have received your email last week. Okay, so please write it down. Okay, last exercise. Have you copied all, Jonathan? Have you checked all?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, last exercise. Number 1 to 4.
Question 3.
Let me check. Yes, okay.
You can ask if this one is get,
They should have got home
but it's mentioned now.
by now, before now.
I now means before now.
Before now, yes. Okay, so still in the past. Okay, number 1. It must have been a wonderful party. Did you go there, Bob? Bob. Did you go?
I didn't go to the party.
Correct. I didn't go to the party. Okay. So let's say when you come back to school, you hear everyone talks about the party last night. Okay. And then you guess, well, it must have been a wonderful party. So that is the possibility. Next one, Alan can't have been there. Sure. Not sure. Bob. Can't.
Sure about this.
Very good. Okay, you sure about this? 冇可能. Okay, can't have been there. Next one, number 3. Jerry, check your computer. They should have sent the email yesterday. Should have sent.
A.
Correct. Okay, I think they sent it. Okay, so different ways to talk about your certainty, right? So I think they sent it, quite sure. It's very simple. We usually use this pattern. And here, well, they should have sent it, the email. Well, you are talking about, you make a guess about the past. Like yesterday, they sent the email to you. Okay, so the two patterns are different, but the meaning is quite the same. Next one, that's a pity. They might not have known about it. Okay, so you make a guess. You don't know too whether they knew about it. Okay, so let's go back to the booklet. Okay, so I would like you to do this part by yourself. And then we did this too. And tomorrow we will look at the modal verb about obligations. Okay, you may try first. So today we only cover the modal verbs about ability and possibility. Okay, and you please do page this part. Okay, or you may do it now. Bring it back to tomorrow. Okay, let's stop here. So now around 10 to 15 minutes left. I would like you to do an individual work by going to Young Post. Okay, can you see the screen? Yes, Young Post. So I would like all of you to go Young Post and choose a piece of news. Okay, choose a piece of news. You don't need to print it out, but you need to jot down the main points. So the main points could be the date, the 5W and H. Okay, what happened, who is or are involved, where is it, what happened, when was it, and then how is the problem solved, etc. I want you now use around 10 minutes to choose a piece of news, okay, from Young Post. Read it, okay, write down 3 vocabulary and write a short summary of it, okay, write a short summary of it. And I would like you guys present your news in class. So I won't ask 34 of you to do the news presentation at once. Okay, that is impossible and boring. I will just choose 2 or 3 of you, each class, to do it. So now I give you 10 minutes to choose a piece of news. And do you have your classwork, guys? Do you have your classwork? Huh? Gordon, do you have your classwork?
I'm finding it.
Yes, if you couldn't find one, just get a notebook or a piece of preview line paper. Write down 3 vocabulary and write a summary of the news. Let me type it in the chat room. vocabulary item. And then a summary, which is around, I think, 180 words is good enough. Okay, as the news presentation. Yes, your homework today is LAB page 5. That is not LAB, that is the model verb grammar book, model verb workbook, and the news presentation. Yeah. Okay, give you 10 minutes, and I would ask some of you, just read aloud the headline of the news at the end of the lesson. Okay, 10 minutes. Don't use mine. You can use any news, but I would like you all to choose a piece of news from Young Post first. Young Post. You can use mine. Yeah.
What news?
Huh?
What news?
Which one? Or you want to choose for yourself? Then you can do the homework first if you want to choose it at home. Finish what? Oh, okay. Maybe you read this one first. Again, I don't see some of you. Yes, you need to search online. Okay. For homework, how about you try to do the model work about obligation by yourself? 5 and 6. It's not difficult. 5 and 6. And heading tomorrow. Okay, 5 more minutes. I would like you to tell me the news that you have chosen and read aloud the headline to the class. Okay, I think most of you have chosen a piece of news from Young Post. Okay, so when I call your name, you just need to read the headline of the news. Okay, and then you do the rest by yourself. You need to choose the vocabulary items from the news, and also you need to write a summary of it. Okay, in 180 words. Okay, let's start. Maybe we start from Mimi. Headline means this one, the headline of the news. Mimi, read aloud, please.
Can you hear?
Yes, I can.
Only the headline.
Only the headline.
Hong Kong school with cross-border students set up learning center for pupils stuck in mainland China.
Good. Okay. It's about the cross-border students, right? They need to travel to the mainland for school or to Hong Kong for school. Okay. Next, Ryan.
Coronavirus. Hong Kong health experts recommended teens only get 1 dose of the vaccine.
1 dose. 1 dose.
Oh, one dose.
Yes. Okay. Good. Next, Isaac.
A proud feeling. A 2021 Student of the Year Sport Person Award winner on representing Hong Kong in horse riding competition.
In what?
Horse riding.
Okay, horse riding competition. Thank you. Next, Jonathan.
Ocean Park will adjust ticket prices for its new Water World facility.
Are you reading mine?
My news is this one. No?
Oh, okay, fine. I didn't say that. Okay, you guys can't choose the one I have chosen. Okay, next, Keith.
Hong Kong teenager jailed for nearly 5 years after he assaulted bystander and pulled the trigger on officer's shotgun during attempt to steal it in 2019 protest.
How old is he again?
18.
18. Okay, next, Evan.
Boris Johnson says world must grow up on climate change and stop crashing planet.
It's about the earth or it's about pollution? Have you read the news? No? Let me. Okay, climate change. Very good. Terence.
Children of a word spelled ASYLUM. I don't know how. Children of ASYLUM seekers struggle with Chinese lesson during COVID-19.
Can you type it in the chat room? Edmund.
I think he said asylum.
He said asylum, right?
ASYLUM, if I'm not mistaken.
Children with asylum have difficulty in the classroom. Okay, Edmund.
Flying dragon dinosaur roam the southern skies too, scientists say.
Can you say again? Sorry, I couldn't hear.
Flying dragon dinosaur roam the southern skies too, scientists say.
What is it about?
About the people find the fossils of the dragon.
Okay, the fossils, right? Okay, last two. Evan. Kevin. Is Kevin here? Oh, Kevin not here, right? His one is missing. It's 23. Okay, Neil, how about you?
He's here, but he did not speak.
Coronavirus. Pfizer seeks approval to administer BioNTech jab to under 12s, but Hong Kong doctors are cautious.
Okay. Oh, I have to. Emil is here. Kevin, are you here? Otherwise, I will take you absent. 3, 2, 1.
What happened?
What happened? You need to read aloud the news you found. Just read aloud the headline.
You give me 1 minute. I just now went to the toilet.
Oh. Okay. Maybe I'll just take it. No need to submit. Okay, so let's take a look at the homework. So tomorrow need to submit the biography. Okay, make sure it has the 4 language focuses, the adjective, the tense, etc. And the model verb workbook. Okay, you don't need to hand in. Just show it to me in the lesson. It's good enough. News presentation. Okay, we will start the news presentation tomorrow until next week. Okay, maybe we have 3 to 4 per day. And then for the book review competition, well, I will give you the details in the lesson because that counts how many percent? 7% or 7.5%, few percent of the daily mark. So I need to go through the notes, the details with you guys. So basically, you need to choose a book, okay, which is about a person of the year or books related to heroism, okay. And then you don't need to write, but you need to give me a 2-minute dramaticized video, okay? So which means that you either to edit out, okay, or you have the costumes as you like, and you need to upload it to the Google Classroom. So that deadline is 22nd of October. Okay, so I remind me to give you the details in the lesson. Okay, any question? Any question? So at the end, no one absent today. Okay, goodbye, class.
Hi, teacher. I would like to ask the news vocab need how many words?
3.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Have a